It's good morning here. I don't know quite what it is wherever you are, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. I just thought I'd do a waffle chat, and I've got an idea to start off with, but I'm not quite certain where it will take me, and I'm hoping Benny won't bark. I've been looking for a spot where you can see my face and I'm not squinting in the sun, so at last I've found somewhere. But I am in the shade, so I hope you can see me well enough. And as you know, I haven't got my microphone because I carelessly broke a second one, so I'm waiting now. It's probably the 12th of November before the new one comes. But we had some news last night from a family member who, not immediate family, but the next layer out, and they had some very unexpected news that there's going to be a new grandchild in the family, and it was totally unexpected and in every sense of the word. Anyway, it got me thinking about how oftentimes something that's unexpected brings such joy. We had a granddaughter who came into the family in an unexpected way, and she's such a blessing, such a joy to us both and to all the family. So it just made me think that sometimes you think something that's not going to be great turns out to be the best thing that could possibly happen. And I think this is one of those occasions, and I know I'm being a little bit cryptic here, but as it's family, I don't want to open up too much. But there are so many things that happen to us in our world that we don't look forward to, don't want, and it turns out to be either a happy occasion or a happy event, whatever. So I think we need to be open to thinking that when something unexpected happens, and perhaps not what we would have chosen, that there will be a blessing in there somewhere. Because I think so often there is, but we can't see it to start off with. I think it's a little bit like having your nose pressed right up against the window. You can't really see things because it's distorted, but when you can stand back and look at things from a distance, you can see all the benefits that are there. So I think that's what I really wanted to talk about today, just these unexpected bonuses that we get in our lives, which are so very special. It's a beautiful day. The spot that I was going to talk from was in front of a lovely bottle brush, and the bees are just loving it. It's bright red, and it's a very common one here in Australia. I think probably throughout Australia, but the brushes are bright red and it's just buzzing with bees. So how beautiful it is to see nature just right there at my back door. My roses are all coming out. In fact, a lot of them are out, but a little bit damaged with all the rain we had a couple of days ago. But it's looking pretty good. The grass is growing, as we look at it, it's growing. So we do have somebody who comes in and mows it for us now, so I think he'll be visiting us very soon. I don't actually mind the grass being a bit longer, especially here in this back garden, because there's little grass seeds, and the birds, especially the parrots, love to come and nibble on the seeds, and I really like having the birds in the garden. We've got bamboo hedging against one of our neighbours, one of the fences, and my husband really does like short back and sides, and I don't. So my brother's been coming and helping, or he's pruned the bamboo hedges back. And the first time he came, he suggested that perhaps I went shopping while he was there, because he didn't want me putting my bit in. But I have come to a compromise. If the top of the bamboo hedge is trimmed regularly, so it doesn't get too long and straggly over the neighbour's fence, I will then be able to have the bamboo hedging bunching coming out and filling out, so that all the birds can be there, because they love it. So yeah, my husband and I are different with our opinions of the garden. I'm very much not a short back and sides, and he is. He tolerates what I do. Oh, he likes what I do, but if he had his way, everything would be chopped right back. So yeah, short back and sides, not what I want in my garden. Thank you very much. What else can I talk about today? Christmas time we put in two, I think they're called Liriope, or parrot just went past, tulip trees, and we put three in. One has done brilliantly the whole time. The second one has been slow but is now coming on, and the third one doesn't look as though it's going to go, and we've got to make the decision whether we pull it out, start again. And that's gardening, isn't it? Some things work and some don't, but when you have three in virtually identical places within 3 meters of each other, 2.5 meters of each other, and one is amazing and the second one is now coming good and this third one looks terrible. So it is really a waffle today. Benny's running around with a stick in his mouth. I don't know what he thinks he's doing with that. He's chewing at it now. He's lying in the sun so he can have a good chew. I've got some petunia seedlings to plant and try and do a little bit with my pots. They've got a bit out of hand because I haven't been able to do very much with them, but I am going to do a bit this morning. I think I'll blow my shoulders. I wish there was something magical that I could do that would stop it, but it's old bones, arthritis, and I do have a whinge at times, but I'm trying not let it worry me. But when I want a garden and I can't, that's a really tough bit. So I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I hope you can hear this fairly clearly with the birds in the background and a bit of wind, but nothing like there was yesterday when I did create 3 videos and I had to cancel them and do them from inside because the wind was so bad. So I'm hoping this one's going to be okay.